Hey guys, Reverend's here. Welcome back to a brand new episode of Castlevania Circle of the Moon Fighter Mode. In the last episode, we started Fighter Mode. As you can see, I got no cards. From what I understand, I guess the DSS doesn't work. Which makes sense because it's Fighter Mode. So there's no spells, no cheaty recoveries. It's all basically our own drop rates and our own wits. So yeah. We already beat Cerberus, so today's episode we're gonna start by just clearing out areas that may require double jump. That doesn't require double jump. That tells me a lot already. Uh, So yeah, a lot of our old strats are not gonna work, especially the ones that we used against Hugh and the dragons. It's gonna require us to be far more conservative with our HP. If things get too difficult, I might do a grinding session or two off camera, grab us some new items, but yeah. Hopefully, we make up for the lack of magical power and pure audacious strength, which would make this a whole lot better. I was deciding on a game I wanted to play. The problem is it's going to take a long time to do because the episodes are going to be like 30, 40 minutes at a time. Um, so I was figuring out if that's something I want to do or how I wanted to do it because it is a game I enjoy playing. I'm not the best at the game, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't played the game enough to actually get really good at it. At least not in a long time, I haven't. So, uh, we would think, hey, I've ran through this 2 times now. I would have no problem when it comes to traversing, but no, still a problem. For some reason, I do feel like the castle in Aria of Sorrow is far easier to traverse and memorize, in my opinion. I don't know if that was done by design, but in my opinion, it is a whole hell of a lot easier to remember Aria of Sorrow's castle versus um, Circle of the Moons. Hey, Max Hearts. The sad part is we can't even augment our strength with the DSS cards, since even the strength augmentation is a form of spell. We'll have to try to figure out what we're gonna do. Maybe I can collect cards and I'm just an idiot. I mean, that's a possibility as well. but I don't think that's the case because there is a. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry about that, guys. If you heard anything, that was my headphones rustling, and the reason why I took that hit was because I actually sneezed. I'm so sorry. And now my head hurts a bit because I did the one thing I yell at dancing for doing all the time, and that's holding in your sneezes. You're technically not supposed to hold in your sneezes because you could actually blow your eardrums. Oh boy. I was about to say there's nothing over this way. I have to come over this way and hop this way. No, no, no. Okay. There, I did that big loop. There we go. Nope. Okay. Nope. Okay. This just tell you how much of Circle of the Moon I played as a kid. See, I didn't have Circle of the Moon. My brother's stepbrother, because my brother and me have different dads, and his dad married a different woman, so, like, my brother's stepbrother, he had Circle of the Moon. My family had Aria of Sorrow, and oh my gosh, I gotta say, I enjoyed Aria of Sorrow as a child so much. It was stupid. Ironically, I wasn't the first one to beat it. It was my brother's stepbrother because he had access to the internet because uh yeah, basically my brother's dad would basically spoil him. So like they had computers and everything while, we didn't. So like as a child, I didn't know. It was very hard to realize that the platform in the arena was actually a was actually an elevator that went to the Balor fight because there was no other elevators in the game. You didn't know. It was kind of hard for you to tell if no other elevators, but yeah, but long story short, I felt so dumb once I realized that, especially because like I'm fighting Graham at level like 100 and I'm like at like level 99, and it's like, this is child's play. That's child's play. You're level 99 because you couldn't find out what to do. So like I had like 30 of each soul, and it was just like, it was ridiculous. But yeah. And then I finally beat it, and I was like, that was it, because I got the bad ending. Well, the okay ending. Because technically the bad ending is losing to Chaos and, you know, becoming the Dark Lord. So, like, I got the okay ending, and I was like, this feels weird. So, like, one day during a family, gathering, because they'll do family gatherings for us and everything like that. Um, I used their computer and looked it up, and it was like, aha, so that was weird on purpose. We're not done. And then I finally beat Graham properly with the 3 souls, got to Chaos, and yeah, I finally beat the game. But yeah, no, like, I traversed the Aria of Sorrow Castle, like, I beat the game. When I beat the game, it was reading like 70 hours, because it was like, oh, maybe I need to, like, souls evolve, and I need to get enough of one certain soul. You know what I mean? So it was like a lot of hours went into leveling, getting more souls and duplicates of the same soul in hopes of, oh boy, cross is best. Um, in hopes of figuring out an answer. So yeah, I'm gonna know Aria of Sorrow's Castle far better than this one. And then we got Order of Ecclesia, or Order of Ecclesia for DS. Well, the way it went is my first Castlevania game was the RSRO. Then I actually got it to play Circle of the Moon, borrowing it from my brother's stepbrother. Then Harmony of Dissonance, which I borrowed from my brother's stepbrother. And then I played Lament of Innocence with my mom on PS2, because that was one of our pastimes, was that me and my mom would actually play Lament of Innocence together and build maps. Like, we would make our own intricate maps. Now, for my brother's stepmother, we were actually pretty close. We still are. She and me would actually create the maps for the original Legend of Zeldas, uh, which was amazing. I enjoyed doing that. Um, but yeah, then after that, we got Dawn of Sorrow for the DS, because my mom got it for me because she realized, hey, I got a Castlevania kid on my hands. I played that one, which I enjoyed. I really enjoyed that one. And then go somewhere with yourself. And then I finally got Order of Ecclesia, and I would have to say that Order of Ecclesia for me was my, like, oh, I thought it was like the Ognamapis, or like the masterpiece. You know what I mean? I could never pronounce that right. Um, Now granted, I, um, I did get to watch my brothers play Lord of Shadows. Unfortunately, by the time that we got Lords of Shadows, I was working Walmart full time. I had just gotten out of school. And so I really did get a lot of time to play myself. And every time I would play, they would delete my save. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna watch you guys play it. Go to hell. Um, which we did, which I did. And with that, um, I would have to say that Lords of Shadows, just by looking at the game, probably wouldn't be I probably wouldn't have liked it. I, the thing is, it was a lot more story heavy, which is fine because that's what happens. The games advance, things get more story heavy, and I was okay with that. But the story didn't make no sense. Like, I get what was going on in Lords of Shadows and what was trying to be conveyed, but they did it so sloppily, and it was like, what? It kind of had that kind of effect on me. Um, it could have been a brilliant game. I unfortunately think that they fell too hard as I think the game just fell apart. In my opinion, that's just in my humble opinion. I just think the game. I think they were so close and they just fell apart. I think one of the biggest issues for me was how they handled a lot of the scenes. Like, there's a lot of scenes that when I watched it, I was so confused on what they were trying to do. And that's me as a grown adult, which means that the emotional message was just poorly executed, at least in my opinion. Okay, now I would like to try to make this jump, please. Yeah! Worth it. Health up, health up is always worth it. Hey, and I didn't have to go all the way back around. That was worth it too. I'm just so happy it's a Nintendo Yoshi's Capri Sun commercial. Yay, so happy. Um, and like, if I'm the only one that thought that the game was shit, that Lords of Shadows was not a good game, please let me know. Let me know what I am missing because there's quite a number of scenes that I watched this and I just went, this doesn't make sense. This is stupid. I don't want to do this anymore. Like, if I am missing the point, let me know. No. Because that could be me. I could be missing the point. However, a game I haven't gotten to play yet that I definitely want to try, And that's only because I don't have a PS3, because oh my god, I'm not spending that much money for one. It's Bloodborne. Oh yes, I want to play Bloodborne so badly. I've seen other people play it. I've watched playthroughs of it. I've dissected the game inside and out. I am so obsessed with Bloodborne. And yet, because it is a PlayStation exclusive, and they refuse to let me play it on Steam, I can't play it. It's like, come on, I would even play, like, it's so annoying. But I think we're going to end the video here, guys. In the next video, we're going to continue forward through. For now, Storm signing out. Later, guys.